Meet the all-new Phoibos Delphinus. And this might look familiar, but take a closer look. Do you notice anything different? 2 years ago, Phoibos released the Delphinus Diver, a compact, sleek, incredibly comfortable diver that quickly became one of their best watches they've ever produced. But with this new version, Phoibos has taken that same design and completely changed its personality. The dive bezel is gone, and the crown guards have disappeared. But that unmistakable dolphin nose case design has been transformed into something cleaner, a little bit dressier, and arguably more versatile. Because this new Delphinus is a proper go anywhere, do anything, everyday sports watch. So, is this actually an improvement over the original? Let's take a closer look. The sides of the case are still cleverly designed. The lower 20% portion is high polished. This visually slims that profile by making that section almost disappear. And above that, there's a thin, vertically brushed strip that follows the contours of the case, even curving inwards around those distinctive dolphin nose lugs. There's also a sweeping, high-polished bevel that follows those same flowing lines. Overall, the case looks clean and simple, but it's not boring. It's got unique design elements that give you just enough detail to keep you interested. I think this solidifies the Delphinus as probably the best case design Phoibos has ever produced. Now let's move up to the bezel. This is one of the standout features for this case. Instead of the usual high-polished bevels we see on most GADA watches, Phoibos went with a hybrid, half fluted, half high polish, tapering right into the crystal. I think it looks great. It catches the light just enough to elevate the Delphinus for special occasions without going over the top. Oh yeah, and the crystal is a double dome sapphire. But it's a slight dome, about 1 mil, and it's got 3 layers of anti-reflective coating on the underside. Okay, so what about those dimensions? They're a little bit different. I measured the case at 39 millimeters and the secret measurement 31.5 millimeters. For the thickness, it comes in at 11.9 with the double dome. And there are no drilled lugs and a lug-to-lug of 46.4. I gotta say, it sits really well, and I love the sizing for my 17 centimeter or 6.7 inch wrist. The crown has that raised Kraken logo, and it feels every bit as solid as I remember. There's pretty much no wobble, even pulled out to the time setting position. And the threading is smooth, as you'd expect from Phoibos. Now moving on, I'm really glad Phoibos carried over what was already a fantastic bracelet. I think that was even the title of the last Delphinus video. I wish Seiko had this bracelet, something like that. I think it's a 100% carryover. Still, that beautiful beads of rice, 20mm tapering down to 16. It's fixed via screws and features a fully milled clasp. And it does still have the fan favorite on-the-fly toolless micro adjustment system. I could probably take out a link to make it lighter and just extend the micro adjustment because mine's right at the beginning. But overall it feels not too heavy, coming in at 138 grams, which is just enough weight to remind you you're wearing something solid. But it's light enough to remain extremely comfortable for all-day wear. Now, let's be honest. The bracelet is good, but we are buying this watch for its dial. This Delphinus moves away from that stamped texture on the diver. Now, we've got a natural jade stone dial. And in China, they say gold has a price, but jade is priceless. The royals used to wear jade as a symbol of power. It was and still is seen to be the stone of fortune, bringing luck, wealth, and positive energy to its user. This is nice for a watch. You have your good luck charm on your wrist. I kind of like that. And because it's real jade, no two watches will ever be exactly alike. Now, it's not the highest end jade. Of course, it's a commercial slab that they cut up, but it's still jade. Green is in, so it makes even more sense. You get a rich, vibrant green, but when the lighting changes, it takes on a darker, more natural appearance. So this is exactly why stone dials are so special, because they do change in personality depending on the light. The polished handset, I believe, are exact carryovers from the diver, which I have no issue with, and the applied indices are the same design, but they have now been updated. The flat tops are textured, almost granular, and then they've added high polished bevel. And the brushed rehaut from the diver is now a color-matched chaptering, and they've numbered the intervals, 60, 5, 10, etc. Now I have to mention the date window. Every Phoibos I review with a date window, I complain about legibility. They always make the date window either too tight, or the frame obstructs or distracts, and here we have all those issues combined. Now around back, the engraved kraken from the diver is gone. I don't know how I feel about that because I've come to really like the kraken logo. It's awesome, but I didn't like it at first. It just grew on me. But we got a cool dolphin case back here with excellent detail, and it's finished well. There's no hot spots. Now let's take a look at the lume. As expected, Phoibos always outperforms here. 15 layers of BGW9 Swiss Superluminova. That's one of the most powerful looms, and they give you a ton of it. This isn't even a dive watch anymore, and they certainly could have cut corners here. They could have put 5 layers, and it still would have been fine. There's nothing better than having a sports watch that's got powerful dive watch lume. Now, powering the Delphinus is the Myota 9015. We all know and love it. It's a 28.8 super slim hack hand winding automatic. It's got 42 hours of power reserve and yes, a date complication. Guys, remember, for this movement there is a danger zone. Don't change the date between 8:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. So 2 years ago, I said the Delphinus felt like an all-new direction for the brand. And now they've given us a fresh new take on it. But drop a comment, let me know your thoughts on the Delphinus and which stone are you picking up?